Hi, Nipi, Hinikaragiwi. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Get Up Chevy and the Big Voice, the official radio station of the Winnebago Tribe of Nebraska. This is the Big Voice Radio coming to you live from Winnebago, Nebraska. Championship game. Winnebago Lady Indians will be hosting the Asante Lady Warriors today. This is the championship game of the all-native tournament. And the gym next door to us will be St. Francis and Walt Hill, yeah. So looking forward to that. My name's Coach Huge. I'm here with Coach Chris and Coach Q. What's up, fellas? Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Heineke, it's kind of early for Saturday, even though it's only 11 o'clock, But it's always a good day to get up and anticipate some good Winnebago Indians basketball.
Yeah, looking forward to it. The Asante Lady Warriors took down Walt Hill yesterday in a revenge game. I believe they lost to Walt Hill earlier in the season.
Yeah, and I heard it was a close game. It was tied up at halftime, and it was close most of the way, and then Santee pulled away with it at the end of the game. So it was a good game.
Yeah, and then the Lady Indians handled business against St. Francis. Just played a tough-nosed game. You want to talk a little bit about that one, Chris?
Yeah, that was a great effort once again by the Lady Indians and taking care of home court and doing what they needed to do as far as keeping the lead down the stretch and winning the ball game.
Yeah, for St. Francis's girls team, Erin White Lance, she played an incredible game. I think she recorded a double-double and almost a triple-double in the loss. But man, Winnebago Ladies was a little bit too much.
Yeah, Winnebago came out, played a great game. Just a multitude of we talked about that a lot yesterday with the second team that came off the bench for Winnebago, the Lady Indians, just kind of spark their run.
Oh, yeah.
But then also a lot of credit that Coach Chris here talked about is Marley Little Bear and Jolan Blackbird really kind of just leading the way for their team and kind of setting the tone of how they want to play the game. Gianna Grant came in and played really well. We've seen Big Bear come in the game and get a lot of things going. So looking forward to seeing that against this tough little Santee team here, the Lady Warriors. I kind of pulled up their stats earlier, but go ahead.
It sounds like we're having some technical difficulties here for the flag sound, but the fans are patiently waiting.
The Santee Lady Warriors coming in with a record of 6-5 into this holiday tournament. And as I'm looking at their losses that they had, I mean, they lost to Omaha Nation, but who hasn't lost to Omaha Nation ladies today? They're 11-1, and then they did take a dub over Boys Town, lost to a Rapid City team that's 4-1, and everybody else been kind of 50-50 there. And then Ponca, 7-5 Ponca took them down, but other than that, they pretty much handled business all the way around. Normally, somebody should be over there to turn the game sound on unless. Ahoo. There we go. Moving on to the starting lineups. They'll get it figured out by the boys' game, huh?
Yeah, I think there was a sound check. They should have did a sound check earlier.
Yeah, you'd think so. All right, here we go. Starting lineups for the Lady Warriors. Number 1, Uriah Starlin, 5'7" senior. Number 3, Alexia Red Owl, 5'5" junior. Number 4, Aubreen Tuttle, 5'7" sophomore. Number 5, Miley Pike, 5'8" junior. And number 33, Talia Santasi, 5'8" freshman, coming in to hold down the big spot in the middle. The Lady Indians are sporting their black with pink trim. Haven't seen those ones yet this season. Number 0, Breezy Trelia, 5'2" senior. Number 3, Marley Little Bear, 5'1" sophomore. Number 5, Jolan Joe Blackbird, 5'7" junior. Number 12, Sierra Vargas, 5'9" senior. And last but not least, 13, Miss Letty Hewlett, the 5'8" freshman. We talked a little bit about her cracking the starting lineup the last game, but was really impressed with her play in that game against St. Francis. Not too flashy, never looking to do too much, but just always around the ball and pulling down rebounds.
Right.
So looking forward to it this evening. We got a nice crowd here in Winnebago. Everybody woke up early. Hopefully they ate their Wheaties. Everybody got a good bite to eat before they come to the gym.
Bro, I don't even think anybody knows about Wheaties nowadays.
Dang.
They don't even have Wheaties commercials anymore.
All that brand. Oh, just us older guys, no brand now. Or need brand, I guess I'll put it like that. All right, here we go, folks. Ball is up for a jump. Fumbled around, but it ended up in Lady Warriors' hands here. Number 4, Tuttle lets one fly off the glass. Does not go. Rebounded by Pike. Ball fumbled around there. Goes out of bounds. Winnebago's way.
Yeah, number 5 Pike reached her 1,000-point mark not too long ago in this season. The
So
senior
a score
good
to
scorer.
watch as Santee puts on the press. Fargus gets it up to Hewlett, and there's Hewlett right on cue, always around in a good spot. Gets the first 2 points here for Winnebago. 7:30 to go here now. Ball being moved around. That's Pike. Nice swing of the ball. Starlin all the way down to Santasy. Back out to Pike. She throws it up. What do you guys call that one?
I don't know, jump ball.
You get stuck between the hoop and the glass.
I think we call it the ojete.
That's
good one. So, first one of the day. We're gonna see if this ref can get it. There he goes.
Speaking of kate,
So, the Lady Warriors got the jump, so it's going to be Winnebago basketball right now.
look at that ref kind of got bedhead too right there.
Just barely
woke
got
up.
it.
Hold on, got
Press. All members of Lady Warriors on the other side of half court. Winnebago breaks the press up to Hewlett. You got it up. Here's Little Bear now on this left wing over to Blackbird. There's Joe. She's going to drive down the middle. Little floater in the lane. Cannot get it. Hewlett tips it around. Ends up in Trelia's hands, and then she's going to draw a foul on the rebound there. There is number 3, Red Owl, with her first foul of the game. First team foul here for the Lady Warriors. Ball inbound to Trelia, taking her time, looking around, launched a drive, doesn't like it. Kicks it out to Vargas. She'll let it fly from the top of the key. 2-pointer. The long 2-pointer is good.
the long two. Yeah, she wanted that she had a step back, but just her toe was on the line.
Starlin tries to get rid of it, but there's Joe Blackbird. She's going to get it. She's on that left side. She's going to ball fake, go up, off the glass, gets the 2 to drop. Winnebago with a quick 6-0 run here to start the game. The Lady Warriors really looking to get their shot going. Turnover saved by Vargas. Ball is down. It ends up in Joe Blackbird's hands, and we're off to the races. Off to that right side as she goes up. She's going to take it herself, and that looks like number 4 was behind her. Tuttle trying to reach in, but going to foul her on the way up. Going to put herself at the free throw line.
Winnebago is staying in that 1-3-1 like they were yesterday, and they're really trying to come up on the trap real quick. And I believe Jolan has something to prove. She got in early foul trouble yesterday, so I think she's on a different route today.
First free throw is good. That foul was actually on Santasy, who was in the area as well.
And just to kind of follow up with that, they look really disciplined today too. A little more, hands straight up rather than reaching for the ball. So kudos to them for making those adjustments.
Santasy almost fell down on the rebound on the box out, but she's recovered and got it. Ball is thrown up off of Pike's foot. Jolan Blackbird's going to end up with another steal. Got her 3rd one already in the first 2 minutes, too. Up to Hewlett, cannot get it off the glass. Good piece of work from Lady Warriors to hustle back on defense and be in the area. Here comes Pike up that left side. She's got Trelia on her, kicks it over to Red Owl. Red Owl tries to throw it down to Santasy, but just out of bounds. That's something I know we talked about a lot early in the season, is just managing the game and not causing a lot of crazy turnovers.
Right.
It looks like Santee got a good game plan. They are trying to pound the ball down low.
And looks like we have Grant and Giselle Blackbird in the game now. Moving the ball around. Those two have the ball. There's Grant in that deep right corner. Trying to dribble through. Knocked away. Turnover. Here come the Lady Warriors looking to get on the scoreboard. 7-0 right now with 5:50 and ticking and left in the first. That is number 1. Starlin, that's a 3 fly to finally break that scoring seal for the Lady Warriors. Here comes Little Bear. Dribbling through 4 defenders.
Ooh, nice.
Kicks it up to Giselle Blackbird. She liked it. Underneath to Grant. Grant goes up off the glass.
Nice.
And 1. Looking to get the 3 points the old-fashioned way. Nice piece of work there. Press break from Winnebago.
Winnebago girls making strong passes this morning.
Like to see it. Must be those black jerseys, man. They're kind of like
those are sharp.
Yeah.
I like those.
Yep. 5:30.
Yeah, nice drive by number 3. She gave the little head fake and then took it right to the rack.
Yeah, it seems like the Santee girls just got to wake up a little bit, kind of slow a little start here.
Off the back iron, no good on the free throw. Santee with 3 team fouls, Winnebago with 1. Second free throw is no good, but there's Giselle Blackbird to get the rebound. Out to sister Joe Blackbird. Take it down that right side now. That's Red Owl again all over her, just trying to slow her down a little bit. There's Trelia with the
Nice
screen,
screen.
kicking it out to Grant in this deep right corner. Grant lets it fly off the back iron, cannot get it to go. Lady Warriors, good piece of passing here to get around Winnebago's press. Gets around it. Now we got Tuttle with the ball up top. She's going to let one fly. They might have got tipped on that. They're going to let it fall out of bounds. And they're going to say no tip. Goes out of bounds. Winnebago basketball.
Good D.
The press still coming here for the Lady Warriors. There's Trelia trying to dribble around. Doesn't like it. Gets it up to Grant. Grant's got a 2-on-1 opportunity. Drops it down to Giselle Blackbird. Doesn't like it. Brings it all the way up top. Joe Blackbird's got it all the way up top. 3 Lady Warriors around her. Somebody's got to be open. Giselle does a good job getting up to Grant on top. She's going to drive. Nice pass. The dish out to Joe. Cannot get it to go, but there's sister Giselle. She goes up, and she's going to get fouled, and that's going to be on Pike. That might be Pike's second here early. We're halfway through the first quarter. 4:34 to go.
I think it's, yeah, holy smokes.
Second one already.
You missed that first time.
And as you mentioned, she was a 1,000-point scorer for this team, so it's going to be tough to get to have to put her down on the bench as she goes down, and they're going to bring in Shelby Johnson, a 5'8" sophomore.
Yeah, not just the offensive part that they're going to be missing with Pike on the bench, but defensively, she seems like one of the taller girls on the team.
Both free throws no good there for Giselle. Ball is thrown up. Starlin throws it up to Johnson. Johnson goes up. Nothing going there. Here comes Joe Blackbird down that right side, looking around. 2 girls on her. She weaves around him, throws it up. Cannot get anything, but does draw the foul to get herself back to the free throw line. Yeah, I think I kind of see what you're talking about there, Coach Q. She feels like she's on a mission this morning.
Yeah, I think I've been just noticing too, like Santee girls after each one of the fouls, and I was having a conversation before the game about these
first free throw good
about these fouls that these kids nowadays they have their hands up, they slap at the ball and they put their hand back up and they kind of complain about the foul. That happened in the last 2 or 3 fouls for Santee, and I think they just got to get disciplined on keeping their hands straight up in the air.
Second free throw, no good. Stover and Kennedy into the game now for the Lady Indians as a foul on Giselle Blackbird on the rebound opportunity. 2 for her. So here's that second team that we kind of talked about earlier in the game yesterday. So we'll see how they respond. Kennedy has Tuttle in front of her, but she's going to call her for a double dribble, and there's Kennedy right there causing a turnover. Good piece of defense. And here comes Cleveland for Giselle Blackbird. Magdalena.
Yeah, yesterday when Blackbird got in foul trouble, this is that unit. Kennedy, Stover. Those are the ones that came in when Blackbird went down, and then they went on a run.
So on the good piece of work here from the Lady Warriors defense, that is Henry in the game now for the Lady Warriors. She's a scorer as well. Henry's a good ball player. All right, here we go. Trying to throw it in, but stolen away by Kennedy after the turnover by Kennedy. They're going to throw up to Stover. She's going up with the left hand. Fouled on the way up. I believe Starlin was in the area. We'll see who the foul's on. The freshman gets herself to the free throw line here.
And Winnebago girls playing with good pace right now, pushing the tempo. That's always a good way to start the game too.
And attacking the basket. Most of the plays are
First
ending.
Free throw good for Stover.
Are ending right underneath the basket, whether it be a free throw or a bucket.
As we go to the first timeout called by the Lady Warriors. Score is 12-3. Winnebago with a 9-point lead. 3:57 left to go here in the first. Like you mentioned, you're going to keep talking about that, Chris, just their pace and just, really playing a positive game right now.
Yeah, and not only that, but they're
The Pony Express.
Thank
Thank you. Penny Gigi, we know.
Appreciate all you being able to bring this to the chat. Bring you all in on the chat. Talk to us. Let us know what you're thinking, how you see the game going, who you got MVP, who you got for player of the game. We like to see all that. Second free throw is good by Stover. Winnebago now with a 10-point lead after those 2 free throws. Winnebago in a press. They're trying to break it. Another steal there by Jolan into Grant's hands. Grant's going to drive in off the glass. Just a nice aggressive play from her. No hesitation. Takes it straight to the rack. Ball being thrown around here by the Lady Warriors. Break the press. Throw it up there to Tuttle. Tuttle kicks it out there to Red Owl. She mishandled it off the top of the iron. Joe Blackbird now with a rebound, and she goes off to the races. 2-on-1 opportunity here.
Nice
Drops
pass.
it down to Grant. Grant gets it up, but cannot get it to drop. Rebound by Johnson. Here come the Lady Warriors. Tuttle on the left side, passes up to Henry. Henry with Kennedy on her. Swings it all the way to the top. Winnebago sitting in that 1-2-2, I'm going to call it, as they're moving the ball around. Ball kicked out to Henry. Henry wants to make a move, doesn't like it. Back out to Tuttle. Tuttle back to Henry in the deep left corner. Looking around, Tuttle's going to let one fly off the back iron. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson goes up off the glass, gets the 2 to go.
You know, those names that you're saying out there, those last names, Tuttle, Henry, Pike, all these names are all hooping families up there in Santee. I remember playing against a lot of those players up there that had those same last names.
Jolon dribbles around 3 defenders, and she still goes,
look to the right,
finds her space and cannot get it to go. Ball is tipped around. Rebound by Cleveland into Stover's hand. She goes up, and Starlin's going to pick up another foul on that shot from around the free throw line. Going to be 2 quick ones there for Uriah Starlin. We're at 2:34 now. Winnebago hanging on to a 10-point lead, 15-5. Let's see if Stover can add on to that lead as the first free throw game now for Grant. Grant had a great job when she came in the game. Quick little, what does she have, 4, 6 points, something like that?
Yeah, she got and one, and then she got another bucket down there. She got 5 points, and even had a steal.
Second free throw up and good
Nice.
from Stover. The girls ate their Wheaties this morning. And here comes the Lady Warriors. Stolen. It ended up being a jump ball, it looks like, as they were trying to get it to Johnson, but there was Joe Blackbird all in the area. Ball's going to go Winnebago's way here. 17-5 now, 2:26 to go here in the first. Winnebago with a 12-point lead. The gym seems to be filling up even more and more as the day's going on here, as the game's happening. We're live here in Winnebago, Nebraska. Ball is thrown up, ends up in Cassidy Bass's hands on this top of the 3-point line.
Nice.
Gets rid of it, throws it over to Joe Blackbird. She's taking her time, looks around, throws it to Bass. Bass is trying to get it back to her, but tipped away by Tuttle. Out of bounds, and we stay right here in Winnebago territory.
Santee playing some pretty aggressive defense.
They're all over them right now. Just need to get the scoring opportunities, as we're going to get the first time out from Coach Harlan, and we're going to walk into a 30-second timeout. All the girls are still standing up.
Yep.
So, yeah, going a great fast-paced game. I mean, what do you guys think Santee's got to do to get going? Oh, broadcast team.
I'll give a shout out to the crew today. On the 1s and 2s, we got Kevin Ebert right here with me up on the mics. Coach Chris LaPointe, Coach Eugene Decora. I'm one of your hosts up here, Coach Q. We also got Jordana Bass, Jeremy Miller,
Senior Harlan.
and Senior Harlan, all on the camera crew today. So, Peeny Gigiwee, you guys, doing a good job.
Just real quick, what do you guys think Santee's got to do to kind of take that lid off the basket and get going here?
Well, I think they're doing a pretty good job of getting the ball across the half-court line and kind of just settling for, some 3-point opportunities. Some of them are there, some of them aren't, but just get the ball inside, do what Winnebago's doing as far as getting to the rim.
On the inbound, Tuttle was all over Joe Blackbird and then was able to cause a turnover.
They handed it off to her. They didn't pass it in. They actually handed it off to her. She's still considered out of bounds if it is not a pass.
Ball being thrown around now. Winnebago sitting in their zone. Little Bear back in the game, as well as Cleveland. Tries to throw it down, but there's Joe Blackbird for the steal, but there's Starlin. Tuttle with the steal. It was stolen by Winnebago and stolen back away by Tuttle, and then as she goes up, because she caught it underneath the basket, gets fouled by Joe Blackbird, her first of the game. Minute 54 left to go here. Down by 12. Let's see if Tuttle can add to that point total. And there's the first one. And that's something you talked about yesterday, is just seeing that ball go through the basket.
Yeah, it sure is.
So Tuttle looking to add the second here. Second free throw is up and good. Cuts the lead back into 10. 1:52 and ticking, 17-7. Little Bear dribbles through 3 defenders, takes her time, resets, but there is Tuttle all over Little Bear. Little Bear finally gets rid of it to Joe Blackbird. She's going to drive, cuts through some defenders, poked away by the Lady Warriors. Ball is out, back into Tuttle's hand, and as Tuttle moves forward, she is fouled. Good defense here from the Lady Warriors. Stepped it up here within this last minute and a half to really not let the Lady Indians kind of be comfortable in their offense. Inbound here to Henry. She's going to take over the point guard duties. Going to Stover up on top, playing defense on here. Long lob pass over here to the right corner to Starlin. Back up to Henry. Henry throwing it around to, I believe that is number 0, which I don't have a name for, folks. So you're going to have to forgive me for that one, and I'll try to get a name for you if I can. Can you find out who number 0 is for me for Lady Warriors? I don't have a name. Got my wrecking crew go help us out over here.
And I think we're seeing right now too, Santiago's picking up the defensive intensity. Maybe kind of waking up now. Now that we're kind of 6-7 minutes in.
Henry's first free throw no good. Minute 21 to go. Second free throw is good to go, but they're going to call line violation on that as she felt it was short, crossed the line too early. Free throw is no good. The lead remains 10 here. Oh no. Yep, they almost counted the free throw too, so the lead remains 10 here.
As the substitutions are coming in, I just got word that we're going to be the selectors of 2 all-tourneys per team.
Oh wow.
And then 1 MVP per team. So let's keep our eyes out for those guys.
Nice press out here from the Lady Warriors as Joe Blackbird tries to split the defense. Does not do it, and she ends up on the floor. Quick timeout here from Coach Harlan to save the possession.
That was a smart call. She didn't want to lose the possession on that one.
So we were just talking about it kind of when you were helping out here, but we are in this moment right now where Winnebago's been kind of stagnant with their offense after they got hot there early. But how is the Lady Warriors going to turn this into offense for themselves, right? They've been slowing down Winnebago. They haven't let them score, but we haven't seen the points coming from the Lady Warriors.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just going to say one thing that we all have to remember too, that it still is the first quarter, and sometimes it takes a little, and especially in the morning time, to catch your second win, and maybe we'll see something in the next quarter, but there's still a minute left in this first quarter.
Right, and I was just going to say, it might have a little bit to do with Pike not being in there, because I'd imagine, you score 1,000 points, your team pretty much kind of relying on you to get some easy buckets around the rim and kind of run the offense through her, I'd imagine.
So on that inbound, Little Bear drove in, almost got a nice reverse layup on the right side, but missed, and then here we are. That was Johnson, tries to get a bucket under the block, does not get it. Here comes Trelia coming down, looking around. Hewlett back in the game as well as Trelia. Ball is tipped away by Henry, out of bounds, going to stay right here in Winnebago territory. 47 seconds left here in the game, 25 seconds on the shot clock, it looks like. Winnebago still up by 10, looking to add to this lead. Lady Warriors looking to slow him down, not let him score. And there's Little Bear. She'll let one fly from that right wing, cannot get it to go. Ball is down in Johnson's hand. Does a great job of fighting past 3 Winnebago defenders. Ball is up on the run out to number 1, Starlin, and she misses the layup on the right side, cannot get it to go. Ball is thrown up there to Little Bear, knocked down by Henry. That's going to be the 5th foul for the Santee Lady Warriors. That's going to put them in the bonus. While you're pinned. Go ahead, guys. I'm trying to get this name.
All right, Marley Little Bear going to the line, shooting 2. Her first one's good. First one is good. We got some subs coming in. Looks like we got Giselle Blackbird coming in for Cassidy Bass.
Thank you, sir.
Keeping the girls' legs fresh out there. The second one is good.
So I have a name for number 0, Tommy Whipple. So she is in the game for the Lady Warriors. All right, ball is thrown up from Tuttle, trying to find Johnson. No goal there. Goes straight out of bounds. Going to go back to Winnebago ball. So quick 2 there from Winnebago to break that little spell they had. We got 25 seconds left here in the first. As it's almost, I believe, the majority of the starters. I believe they just traded Blackbird for Blackbird. Long pass up to Vargas. Vargas gets rid of it, throws it up to Hewlett. Hewlett looking around, doesn't like it, hands it off to Little Bear. She's on top, takes a screen from Trelia. Little Bear goes up, rebounded by Hewlett. Nothing but air on that one. There is Trelia, lets one fly, gets it to drop. 21-17 now, 14-point lead. And there is Giselle Blackbird knocking the ball out of bounds as they try to advance.
Yeah, good setup, good assist by 13 Hewlett.
3.7 seconds here. Let's see if the Lady Warriors can get it in. There's Tuttle. She lets one fly, but blocked by Giselle. I'm sorry, that was Whipple that let it fly. And at the end of the first quarter, folks, your Lady Indians 21, your Lady Warriors 7. Winnebago with a 14-point lead. And you guys heard us talking about just a little bit ago. Fast-paced action both ways. Lady Warriors stepped up their defense, slowed down this Winnebago offense a little bit, but 4 quick ones there with about 40 seconds left to go there in the quarter. But Winnebago feels like they're kind of in command and control right now.
Yeah, and definitely, Santee girls, not having Pike out on the floor, might make a difference right now. But I assume she'll be back in here to start the second quarter, and they're getting good looks. I think a couple more extra passes as far as swinging the ball around. And really keep getting the ball down low. Those paint touches are important. And for Winnebago girls, little bit of a drop off there towards the end, but that's okay, because anytime you can get 21 points in a quarter, that's usually typically a good sign there.
Yeah, I gotta agree with that. 21 points coming up on a pace to hit an 80-point game. I'm not saying they're gonna hit 80, but at least the intensity. And one thing that I was gonna answer a question earlier. When I was working on this other thing, but the Winnebago girls, it seemed like they stopped attacking the basket and they're starting to shoot from the outside a little bit more, and maybe it's a little bit more defense played by Santee.
Yeah, Lady Warriors, here we go. They're going to start this quarter, and we are underway here in the second in Winnebago, Nebraska, All-Indian Tourney Winter Classic. So here we go, looking for Johnson underneath. Johnson turns, doesn't like it, stripped away though. I'm going to give that one to Giselle, stripped it away from her. Here comes Little Bear, she's going to drive. Good piece of defense there from the Lady Warriors to slow her down all over her. That's Red Owl. All on her. She throws it up, cannot get it to go. Here comes Starlin, trying to dribble through, doesn't get rid of it, throws it up there. Trelia ends up with a steal, and here comes Hewlett down that right side. Ball is up, ball is off the glass, and good. Hewlett with a quick 2 here to start the second period. 23-7 now. Winnebago up by 16 as we move around. Henry's got the ball deep. That is Whipple with the ball on top. She likes to drive, doesn't like it, kicks it out here to Red Owl. Up on top, Red Owl has got Little Bear on her. Back over to Henry. They are all the way out towards the half-court line, looking to set up their offense against this zone. Where will they go find their scoring? Number 1 throws it up. Starlin cannot get it to drop. Rebounded by Hewlett, I believe, and here we go. Hewlett's got the ball again, all the way across the timeline, pushing around. There's Vargas, tries to get rid of it and throw it into the deep corner.
Yeah, good setup. I saw the corner was open too.
And here come the subs.
I heard a little bit about Santee's girls basketball program. I believe they're 6-5, and they went to Illini this past December, and they I think they said they took the 3rd place in the middle division or something. But they got a chance to play against Pine Ridge, and they beat Pine Ridge. Pine Ridge Class B school up there. So
very cool.
It was some accomplishment for the coaches, they said.
There you go. And as they inbound, Giselle Blackbird steps out of bounds. One thing I was going to notice, say, for Winnebago's side, is that the aggressive style that the Lady Warriors are bringing, show me a ball fake.
Yeah.
Right? Show me a ball fake and a backdoor cut. You might have a layup. So 16-point lead here for Winnebago, and there is Pike. She is in the game as she gets the ball up on that left wing, or up in the left top part of the block, drives, goes out of bounds, but tipped by Winnebago, so it's going to stay right here in Santee territory. 6:41 to go. Ball's being thrown around. Ball is thrown into Henry, almost stolen by Little Bear. Little Bear all over her, way above the 3-point line. Winnebago was super aggressive on their defense. There's Pike underneath, tries to throw it. Do a couple of hands, ends up in Tuttle's. Back to Henry, back to Tuttle. Long 3-pointer is good. Rattles it home, and that's some scoring that they're going to need here to get back into this ball game. Leads down to 13, 23-10 right now. Pass from Hewlett, trying to hit Vargas on the cut, tipped out of bounds. You stay Winnebago basketball.
Kind of a fast-paced game for a girls' game.
Inbound coming, ball being thrown around to Little Bear here on that left wing, dribbles all the way to the top, back over to Giselle Blackbird, going to swing it all the way back up top to Vargas. Vargas going to let one fly off the back iron, but there is Little Bear and Hewlett both there for a rebound. Little Bear ends up with it. She swings all the way to the free throw line, doesn't like it. That's going to be Sondesi with the rebound. Here come the Lady Warriors. Looks like Tuttle's going to bring it all the way up, looking around. She's going to find Pike. Pike's going to let one fly off the back iron. Looked good like it was going to go, just hits the rim. Goes to the opposite side. Here come the Lady Indians. There's Little Bear, throws it up to Hewlett. Hewlett, almost, just a little off balance there. That's called for the travel. As here come the subs for Winnebago. We have Melania Bass, I believe that's Jolan Blackbird coming back in the game, as well as Tressa, or not Tressa, that's her sister, Big Bear. Yep.
Kylia.
Kylisha. There we go. Big Bear in the game. All right, here we go. Big drive there from Santasy. But again, off her leg. Good collapsing defense there from Winnebago on that zone to not give her an easy shot.
It really looks like they are trying to get that ball into Pike. Lady Indians defense is just pinching on it though.
Jolan Blackbird to her sister Giselle Blackbird. Now she dribbles all the way up on top. Back over to Jolan on that right wing. Looking around, looking where she wants to go. Big Bear in the middle. That is Melania Bass. Gets a 3 to go. The glass is open this Saturday morning. Gets it to drop. We'll take them any way we can get them. 26 to 10. There is Tuttle. Well, Red Owl with the 3. Can't find the rim on that one. Here comes Joe Blackbird now. Dribbling down, looking around. Didn't like the 3. Ball's tipped away there by Red Owl. Red Owl's been all over the on-ball defense there for the Lady Indians. Whipple coming in the game now for Red Owl as we just talked her up. 4:58 left to go. Winnebago with a 16-point lead, 26 to 10. Australia up on top, double team coming, dribbles out of it, doesn't like it. There's Giselle looking around, moving. There's Melania Bass. Takes her time, skip pass over to Joe, hits the deck. She's gonna go floater on the left side, going to the right, doesn't get it. That was Whipple, number 0, Tommy Whipple with the rebound, and then is fouled on the rebound. It's gonna be on Big Bear. So like I said, Winnebago comfortable right now, the 16-point lead. So right now the only score that the Lady Warriors have is the 3 that was made so far. Mills Bass knocks it out of bounds. Just retained possession here for the Lady Warriors. Looking for an inbound against this tough Winnebago press. Into Henry, back over to Santasy. Santasy's gonna drive down. She finally gets rid of it. Over to Tuttle. Tuttle lets one fly. Gets the 2 to go. 26-12 down, 14-point lead for Winnebago. Here comes Australia, doesn't like it. Finally gets over to Mills Bass. She's gonna let another one fly. Gets it ready to go.
Mills.
Keeping the scoring barrage going off the bench for the Lady Indians. 29-12 now. Winnebago with a 17-point lead. Trying to throw it down to Pike. Over Big Bear. Pike goes up. Is fouled by Big Bear. 2 quick fouls there from Big Bear as they are trying to get the ball down to Pike and get her rolling. Mills, though, 2 quick 3s.
Yeah. And she had the ball on the right wing over there, and that's kind of like, pull. If you got the hot hand, then, yeah, pull.
First free throw good from Pike. Kennedy in the game now for Trillia. Second free throw is good. 4:07 left to go. 15-point lead for Winnebago. And there's Pike with the steal. Looking to make something happen, but tipped away by Joe Blackbird out of bounds. Be an inbounds play from underneath the basket for the Lady Warriors.
Did Pike make both those free throws?
Yep.
Okay.
We're at 4 minutes. Inbound over there to Tuttle. Looking down at Pike. Runs into the wall of Big Bear. Nothing happening. Hits the deck. Here comes Joe. Good hustle there from Whipple to get in front of Joe and slow her down. Joe moving the ball around. Tries to dribble, trying to go through everybody. Big foul at Santasy as she tries to go up and get a little floater going. At the free throw line again for the first time here in the second quarter. I believe she's on free throw, we're going to say, 6.
Or 5 and 6.
Yep, 5 and 6 here incoming.
And I really like her aggressiveness as far as, putting pressure on the defense to, have to step up and stop her. But, there's a hot hand right now. I think Mills is 2 for 2, and she was kind of open for a little dump-off pass at the 3-line there. So, when someone hits 2 of them, you kind of got to go their way a little bit more.
Yeah. First free throw is good. 30-14 now. Second free throw coming. 31-14. Winnebago back with a 17-point lead here. 3:39 and ticking left in the second. Henry double teamed. Kick it out to Johnson. Johnson tries to get rid of it, but Kennedy, freshly in the game, knocks it out of bounds. Lady Warriors retain possession. Inbound pass coming. Grant goes for the steal, cannot get it. That's an aggressive play style you like to see, but as the season progresses, you'd like to see them just be in the area without having to foul.
Right.
Right? Make it challenging, but you don't have to foul in that situation. Ball up on top now with Tuttle, swings it over to Henry. Henry swings it over there too. Oh, Whipple. But there's Kennedy. Sends it to the wall.
Nice.
Her mom, Seren, about jumped out of her chair cheering for that one.
She did too.
Ball being thrown in now from the Lady Warriors. Skipping the ball around. Tuttle throws it down over there to Whipple. Looking down to Johnson. Over to Pike. Goes up. Cannot get it to go. Oh, so many hands around it, but no foul called. Here comes Bass now down the middle. Taking her time on that right side. Looking around. Doesn't like it. Doesn't like it.
Good
Skip
pass.
pass. Intercepted by Johnson. Looking for Cleveland underneath. Right idea. Maybe a little higher on the pass. Ball's knocked out of bounds by Grant. Ends up knocking down Whipple. 2:57 left to go here in the second. Winnebago still trying to push this lead up. The Lady Warriors cut it down to 10 at one point, but Mills and everybody else scored. Nice steal there from Kennedy, but ends up in Johnson's hands. Over to Pike. She goes up against Cleveland. Cannot get it to drop. Yeah, Lady Warriors fighting back. The defense intensity. I mean, you had to put a couple girls down to get some rest because that's a lot of effort to try to keep yourself in the game like that.
Yeah.
When you go on those runs, we've seen that yesterday with the St. Francis boys. First free throw's good. Went on a huge run against Winnebago to cut the lead down to 3. And then it's just like, just do that deflated, gassed out. You know, and then Winnebago kind of stepped it up and took off again. Second free throw, good to go there for Pike. Inbound pass stolen by Pike. Back down to Pike. She got rid of it and threw it away. And then quick 4 points here from Pike. And we're going to get a timeout from Coach Harlan. You guys called it. As soon as she came back in the game, she was going to get rolling.
Yeah, and it took her a little bit to kind of get going there. I think that was like maybe her second made field goal, and she missed a couple. But I mean, way to play through it. You know, understanding that your team is going to need you to make some plays, and there's a lot of game left. I mean, 13 points. It's not too far fetched.
Yeah, actually, that layup she had. That was her first field goal. Mm-hmm. She had 3 points off of 3 free throws, and then that first one was her first field goal. She's been waiting for that one.
Looks like Coach Harlan's going to be sending back in some more ball handlers for that. But that's that intensity we talked about. And like you mentioned just now, 13 points. It's just a few stops. And to see that number get closer and closer, it kind of builds your confidence in your girls, your teammates, right? You're trying to get them rolling. All right, come on, let's go. As soon as they know they get a steal, I'm going to go score. That attitude starts showing up, and, that playing for each other and everything that you kind of see growing through a run right now. 4-0 run, all led by Pike at this moment.
Yeah, and I think what would be super important for Winnebago girls is last night they did a good job on both ends of the floor, offense and defense, as far as rebounding. And right now, I have yet to see too many second chance opportunities, so maybe a more concerted effort as far as, getting those second chance rebounds.
Ball is thrown in. Kennedy gets it, and then she loses it. That's about the third turnover in a row right now for Winnebago.
Yeah, it's an easy fix on those kind of plays right there. Is like, when you trying to make those kind of passes, especially if you got defense on you, use 2 hands. Use 2 hands.
Ball inbounded to Henry, down to Whipple. They're trying to find Pike. They do find Pike. She goes up, gets 2 to go. 6 quick ones here for Pike, bringing that lead back down to 11, 31-20. Little Bear is trapped. Bass has it. Ball goes out of bounds. 4th turnover in a row here for the Lady Warriors as they're getting aggressive. Bass has a seat. In comes Giselle Blackbird. Henry, the inbounder.
You see the intensity that Santee's coming out with right now.
Throws it into Pike, doesn't like it, kicks it out there to Tuttle. Tuttle will let one fly, gets a 3 to go. And just like that, lead to 8 from being 17. And there's a ball is loose, ball is on the ground. Jump ball, looks like possession arrow going Winnebago's way. Another sub coming in. Here comes Trelia coming in for Stover. The press of the Lady Warriors has brought them back into this game.
Yep.
We're at 2:08 to go left here in the second period. Inbounded over here to Kennedy, past the timeline. Kennedy skips it across to Giselle Blackbird. She's got Johnson on him. And as she was trying to throw the pass on a cut, all the Lady Warriors converged and then end up knocking it out of bounds. So it's going to stay right here in Winnebago territory. Right idea, almost caused another turnover here for the Lady Warriors. Inbound over to Joe Blackbird. She's going to let one fly off the iron, no go. Rebounded by Tuttle. She throws it up and to try to find Pike, but cannot. Joe Blackbird ends up with a steal. Going to end up in Trelia's hands. Trelia with a nice fundamental move there. Just kind of ball faked. Try to dribble around a girl. Drew the foul. That's going to be the third team foul on the Lady Warriors. That was going to be on number 4, I believe, Tuttle.
I think that should be her second foul.
Inbound to Little Bear. The Lady Indians are looking a little down right now, looking a little tired after that big first quarter they had. Inbound from Giselle to Joe. Ends up back around, splits the defense, stops and pops. Cannot get it to drop. Rebound by Johnson. Thrown out to Henry on this right side. She's off to the races. 2 Lady Indians around her. Doesn't know where to go. Looking for an outlet. Finds it. Finds Tuttle. She's going to drive. Tommy Whipple, apologies. She goes up. Cannot get it to go. Here comes Jolan Blackbird. Out to the races. Takes her time. Step back for the three-pointer. Cannot get it to drop. But there's Johnson again with the rebound. And they're going to get on the rebound. Going to get a timeout from Coach Byron Tuttle. Assistant coach, Mr. D on the point.
That was number 10, her 6th rebound right there. She's
Johnson.
Yeah, she's banging the rebounds right now, leading the rebounding scene for the Santee Lady Warriors. And then Pike's got 3 rebounds. And Winnebago actually, surprisingly, is kind of slow on their rebounding game, because yesterday in the game, about around this time, we had a couple girls that already had, almost 10 rebounds. But Jolan right now leading with 4. She also has 5 steals as well.
And I think we can kind of credit that to, Santee having the size advantage down there. They got a few girls that, that they're down there. They're going after every rebound. So, credit to them. But for Winnebago girls, I think early in the game we've seen them breaking the press as far as getting to the right spots, the open spots in their zone, and being able to push the ball up the court vertically, and really get into a fast break. I think we kind of haven't been seeing that here in the second quarter, and more or less they're just getting the ball and just trying to take off, and that's kind of where the turnovers are coming from, is that we just stopped getting the ball to the right spots to break that press.
A lot of credit to Asante's press as well, though, kind of getting them out of their comfort zone that they were in early. We are at 1:10 to go here in the first. Winnebago holding on right now to an 8-point lead. And there is Whipple with Trelia all over her. Gets her to step out of bounds or causes a travel, I believe, on that one. Turnover from the Lady Warriors. Here comes Winnebago looking to take advantage of that. Inbounder is Giselle. Passes it off to Little Bear. Here come the Lady Indians up to Trelia. Pass to half timeline. Stolen on the backside from Tuttle, but knocked out of bounds on the steal. Going to stay with Winnebago possession. 1 minute to go exactly here in the second period. If one more foul Winnebago gets, it's going to be a bonus for the Lady Warriors. Winnebago on offense, looking around. Tuttle throws it, Hewlett throws it around up here to Giselle Blackbird. Doesn't like it. Skip pass over to Hewlett onto that right side. She's up on the right wing, doesn't like it. Back to Giselle. Finds Kennedy over on that left wing. She's going to drive in. One step inside the three-point line. Cannot get it, but there's Hewlett almost with the rebound. Ball is tipped around and knocked out of bounds by Lady Warriors. Winnebago basketball under their own basket.
And Hewlett doing a great job of hanging around the rim, trying to provide those second chance opportunities. I really think that's what Winnebago girls are kind of lacking right now, is that yesterday it was a super concerted effort. Today it's not
on the inbound
as sharp as it was yesterday.
Yeah, on the inbound, trying to find Little Bear, goes out of bounds. So now here come the Lady Warriors with an opportunity to cut into this 8-point lead. We're at 33 seconds, folks. No shot clock. We'll see how the Lady Warriors handle business here. That is Starlin. She lets one fly, cannot get it to go. There's number 4, Tuttle, gets the rebound, and on her little outlet, throws it away. Valuing your possessions. And that's kind of what we're seeing from both sides of the court right now, is you want to see quality possessions, no rush to get rid of the ball in those instances. Get the rebound, get yourself settled, find your proper outlet, get rid of the ball, just kind of back and forth right now with these two teams. 22 seconds now, here comes Kennedy, dribbling around, taking it off, going down that way. Ball is thrown but stolen by Starlin. She's going to go up that left side. She's got Little Bear on here. And as she went up, foul. Both of them hit the deck. Uriah Starlin on the steal on a pass from Kennedy. Gets herself to the free throw line to cut into this lead.
So the last couple minutes, I've seen a number of turnovers, right? And I'm just sitting here in my mind thinking, like, how can they stop these turnovers or at least limit them? You know.
First free throw, good to go for Starlin.
And if you just think back to those plays just recently, over half of those plays, the turnovers could have been prevented by both teams by using your jump stop. Passing off to one leg, shooting off one leg.
We've got a lane violation on the Lady Indians on the missed shot. So that means Starlin's going to get another opportunity here to make it 2 for 2 on the free throws. Second free throw is good and no go. Ball's tipped around, rebounded by Giselle. Under 10 seconds here. Here comes Trelia. Push the balls up the court to Little Bear. Little Bear, she's going to drive. She's going to look for heel it onto the left side, off the glass, in and out. Cannot get it to go. On Little Bear's rebound, ball falls out of bounds. And going to end up with Lady Warriors. 1.1 seconds to go here. Probably just looking for an inbound. Really doubt we're going to see a shot get up, but they might surprise me. Ball is thrown in, and that is going to be the it, folks, for the end of the second quarter. First half action here at the Winnebago Holiday Tournament. Lady Indians up 31, but here come the Lady Warriors, 24. At one point in the second quarter, the Lady Warriors, Asante Lady Warriors, were down by 17.
By 17?
By 17. And then the Lady Warriors get hot, step up the defense. A lot of turnovers by Winnebago in a quick stretch. And then look, we have an 8-point, or what is that, 7-point game right now?
Yep. Yeah, that was the, how would you say, the result of harder defense. You know, coming out with a different attitude, and then trying to get to their spots quicker and more aggressive has really been trouble for Winnebago in that probably the last 4 or 5 minutes. I think Winnebago needs to just maybe step back, kind of calm down a little bit, and maybe just kind of relax a little bit, you know, and not be so. But I really think Winnebago just needs to refocus a little bit, Coach Chris. And they're not playing that bad. It's just they got to limit these turnovers when it comes to the pressure from the Santee. And maybe kind of talk about your press breaker, you know, about getting the ball up the court quicker by passing, getting to your spots faster, you know, because that's how you're going to break a press, especially if the girls are, as soon as the girls are catching it, they're getting trapped. Like, get the ball out quicker to where it's a 1, 2, and 3 pass, and then you're past half court, and then you can reset your offense up. Something like that. Something needs to be done a little bit different because there's too many turnovers happening on Winnebago's side.
Yeah, and they haven't really, you know, got as many rebounds as they have as much as yesterday. And really, like I said, great job by Santee girls of just owning the glass right now, and that's kind of what's kind of helped them get back into this game. And their hot 3-point shooting down that in that second quarter. I mean, they probably went, you know, 3 out of 4 or 4 out of 5 from the 3, and some of those shots, you know, Winnebago's just not getting out in time and just a little late on the rotations. I felt like early in the first quarter, you know, they were super disciplined. They were all in sync. Everybody was moving. Everybody was where they were supposed to be. And that kind of fell off a little bit. You know, I don't know if it was fatigue or what, but maybe it's just this early game. I know it's a little different.
It could be a lot of factors, though. I mean, just the things that you're saying about fatigue setting in, maybe even got a little bit too relaxed with a 17-point lead could be a factor too, you know. But yeah, I think in the second half, something needs to happen a little bit more in the second half.
Yeah, and also too for Santee girls, you know, they kind of got going when Pike got in there, and then when she came out, you know, they kind of stayed in doing what they were doing, kind of kept the momentum going, and that's what they needed, and that's what helped them, you know, chip away. And they're down by 7, and really it's still anybody's game right now. I mean, I expect the Winnebago girls to come out and definitely pick it up. Yeah. You know, this start of this third quarter, you know, considering that first quarter was super good. I
Yep.
mean, there was a couple minor things, but for the most part, they won that first quarter, and
Yep.
it was their brand.
Yep. Yep. Well, I want to say thank you to all the community members for showing up. Community members for showing up for the game today. The other gym is packed as well. Speaking of community members showing up, we have a great commercial for our last Bear Moon Powwow coming up at the end of February. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to 100.9 FM. This is KWTN, the Big Voice Radio. We are live from Winnebago, Nebraska. This all-native post-holiday tournament basketball tournament here. The Winnebago Lady Indians are hosting in this championship game the Santee Lady Warriors and are holding on to a 31-24 lead right now. It is halftime. Usually they have like cheerleaders or dance teams or fundraisers or something like that in these halftime, but there's nothing going on today except for a lot of people over there eating popcorn. I want to give a shout out to all the listeners out there on the radio, all the viewers out there on YouTube and Facebook for tuning in with us today. After this game, we're going to be going live again in the boys championship game of this tournament. And in the boys championship game will be the Walt Hill Blue Jays, head coach Manny Menez, alumni from Winnebago here, and your host, the Winnebago Indians, coached by David Winget Jr. and Jeff Barrage and the boys. But it's going to be an exciting game. Those two teams met up earlier in the season. Winnebago came out on top. I talked to Coach Menez from Walt Hill, and he says the boys are going to be giving it their all today, knowing what Winnebago has. But yeah, I went down to Walt Hill to watch them host Bloomfield the other night, and they played pretty good basketball. And so it'll be an exciting championship game. I'll say thank you to you for tuning in. I do want to give a huge shout out to my dad, Greg Bass Sr. Say, love you, Pops. God bless. And then and I enjoy doing this and you and Mom watching the games at home. We got my older brother, B Love. He's always here in attendance at the 50-yard line. He always likes sitting center court, but he's not there no more. Right now, he must be out getting some food. He's probably eating again. Oh, sorry. Is that you, Chris?
Oh, that's good stuff.
That's good stuff. Yeah, I don't know what. I wish we had another ear mic for somebody that's over there in the other gym to kind of maybe give us the score or something. Maybe, I don't know if you just trying to get that text from Nick.
Yeah, maybe definitely something we could do next year, knowing what we know now, that we have a little experience on how this tournament's going to go. And I'm really looking forward to the boys game too. I think, last time we saw the two teams play, Walt Hill and Winnebago, for one half, Walt Hill played a really good half and was right there, and it was looking like it was going to be a pretty close game. In the second half, Winnebago ended up pulling away, and I'm kind of excited for one of our former Winnebago basketball players, Serval Rave. He plays for Walt Hill, and he gets to be back on this court and be able to play here again. So kind of excited for him, and excited for the Winnebago boys too to really follow up with their good win yesterday. And I know I discussed and talked about there was a few things that they need to clean up. So really looking forward to seeing if they clean those things up and make those adjustments and really, like I said, put 4 quarters together, whether it's the best team in the state or, a team that's just about average or whatever the case may be. You always want to play how you're supposed to play, no matter who your opponent is. And that's kind of the standard that, talking to Coach Winget is he's trying to share and make a point of emphasis is that no matter who we play, no matter how much we're up, no matter how much we're down, there's always a certain way that we need to be playing.
Yep.
And that really helps, I think, as far as helping the boys understand, what type of team they are and who they are. And I think those two things are important to really have, figured out before you get deep into the season, because when it's time to start playing, win or go home, those are the two type of things that I feel like are the most important, is who are we and what are we capable of, and really just, you gotta rep those things, and it starts right now, and every time you get on the floor is another opportunity to continue to build towards that.
Yeah, and I remember a long time ago when you guys were coming up, I remember you boys would be ready to go, go to a tournament or something like that, and everybody would be asking me, hey, so who do we play? Who do we play? Who do we play today? And I'd always have the same answer to you guys. It doesn't matter. Remember that? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who we play. And I think that's the same kind of mindset you're talking about Coach Winget, about the being disciplined in how you play and making sure that if you're not playing the way you play, to be smart enough in your head to start working towards that, even if it takes a timeout or somebody needs to maybe kind of say something to you or pull you off to the side or something, but you always got to get back to the way that you can play.
Good halftime discussion, fellas.
Yeah, yep.
Absolutely.
Talked about you the whole time.
I like it.
Uh,
I like it. Yeah, good crowd here in Winnebago. The Lady Indians are also selling their some warm-up, some fan gear out in the lobby out there. Yeah, $45 for a sweater, but went for a good cause. I think they're trying to do some more team building activities and spend a little bit more time together, maybe off the court. And as coaches, what do you guys feel about that? How important is that for you guys? You guys might put efforts into that, or is it more of a feeling of like, they'll be all right?
No, you have to support no matter what, and I think what the girls have been doing these last couple of years is bringing that team concept, that sisterhood together, and it's really showing this year of the program that Coach Harlan has put together.
Yeah, and Coach Harlan does a great job of
Our action has begun, folks. We'll get back to that convo here in a second. Lady Warriors started the half with the ball. Winnebago forced the turnover there as they try to get it to around the free throw line, trying to find Johnson. And that's going to knock the ball down. And then when Winnebago's basketball, the foul is on number 3, Red Owl. And they're trying to bring a sub in the game right now, but they slowed him down. Santasy has a seat now. I believe Johnson just came back in the game. So here we go, folks. Giselle Blackbird lets one fly, cannot go. There's Hewlett with the extra rebound.
Terrific.
And as she's going through, they're going to get this, Lady Warriors called for a push as she has the offensive rebound. Those are those second chance, extra possession things you were talking about, Coach Chris.
We'll take that. To me, it looked like a travel first, but we'll take the call.
Inbound to Giselle. She lets it fly in and out, rattled home. Three-pointer is good. Lead back to 10 here for Winnebago. 34-24. We're at 7:30 to go. There was Hewlett tipping the ball on the inbound. Looks like possession arrow is going Winnebago way. 10-point lead for Winnebago. Press is coming. Pike pushes on it, but there's Red Owl. Tuttle tried to get the steal, but ends up back up Little Bear's hands. And there's Red Owl again, pushing down. That's Tuttle, apologies, number 4. She pokes it at Little Bear. She advances the basketball. Going to be a foul on her. Side out here for Winnebago. The 4th foul on her you're calling? On Tuttle?
No.
Two. 2 on Tuttle for number 4. There's Giselle Blackbird getting super aggressive on the inbound. Two defenders. Ball's blocked, goes out of bounds. Cassidy Bass in the game now for Winnebago. Looking for the inbound, doesn't like it, nowhere to go. Finally throws it up there to Grant. Grant looking around, she dribbles, tries to cross. Ball is tipped around, stolen, but stolen back by Cassidy Bass. Skipped over there to Little Bear. Little Bear, she's going to drive down the free throw line. 3 defenders collapse. Cassidy Bass not scared to shoot that ball. Lets it fly. Gets a 3 to go.
That was an NBA 3.
You know,
The freshman.
Cassidy Bass she does shoot a high percentage on the 3-pointers.
Ball is stolen
nice.
now by Little Bear as she comes through. Tuttle gets in her way. Gets called for the foul.
That's 3 out of 9.
6:44 to go now. Winnebago back up by 13 right now. Ball thrown up, nowhere to go. Tuttle, another quick foul. That's
No,
going to pick
that's on Giselle.
20. Oh, that was on Giselle. Apologies.
Yeah. That was a 50-50 ball right there. The other
Yeah.
girl just got there a little bit quicker, you know.
The 3rd foul for Giselle Blackbird. Throwing it down there to Pike. Pike goes up, but Giselle goes for the block, and they're going to call the jump ball.
That counts as a block.
Looks like possession arrow pointing in Lady Warriors' direction, so they're going to get the ball under the basket. Inbound, incoming. Throws it down to Pike. Nice piece of work there to get a quick 2 from Pike. Get her going. First 2 points here for the Lady Warriors. Ball is almost stolen. Ends up in Hewlett's hands. That's Tuttle again, flying all over. And there is Tuttle going to get called for a foul on that one as Hewlett was driving down. I believe
that's
gonna be her
huge.
3rd, 4th.
That's her 4th foul, and it's kind of huge because Tuttle was one of the ladies that hit 2 threes in that run that they had in that last quarter.
So listen to this one here, folks, as Hewlett goes up to shoot her free throws. There is 6:19 left in the 3rd period, and the Lady Warriors and the Winnebago Lady Indians are already in the bonus. 5
Oh,
quick
wow.
ones under 2
Yeah.
minutes here as they got aggressive trying
That
to get
could
back
be
into this
huge.
game. Misses both free throws, I believe. Or she made one,
She
made the
missed them.
first one.
She missed him.
So the lead right now is up to 11. There's Pike up the left side, and she goes up, cannot get it to go. We're going to get 2 free throws here from Pike. She was on that left block, got it inbound there, or got the ball thrown down to her. Nice spin move to her left side, but gets fouled. And I believe that one's going to be on Cassidy Bass, her first of the game.
You know, Cassie tried to help her up. She refused the help.
Off the front iron, first free throw, no good. Coach Chocobuff, I say, oh, that's a good foul.
That's what he said to her. Good foul, Cass.
Yeah. Not giving up the easy 2 points there. A couple fouls they give from them. Giselle Blackbird comes out as Vargas comes in.
I think he said it after she missed the free throw, too.
No, that's when he said it.
Second free
That's
throw
when he said
is
it.
good.
You know, took a buff.
10-point lead here for Winnebago. Little Bear dribbling,
weaving
dribbles
through everybody.
all the defenders. Little Bear skip pass over to Joe Blackbird, but tipped by Pike out of bounds. Going to stay right here in Winnebago territory. 6 minutes exactly to go left here in the 3rd period.
Winnebago just got to be aggressive and attack the basket, especially because the girls are in the bonus right now.
Vargas swung it to Grant. Grant drives it, cannot find anything. Saved by Joe, but off her own teammate out of bounds. Joe Blackbird hits it off Hewlett. Here come the Lady Warriors looking to chop into this lead here. 5:50 to go. Too many fouls to start the quarter. Slowing their offense down, looking around. That's Red Owl. She's going to let one fly off the glass. Cannot get it. Pike was there for the rebound, but there's Little Bear, the smaller defender, boxing out and gets the rebound. Nice skip pass over there from Joe Blackbird to Hewlett. Cannot handle the heat, and it goes out of bounds. Good pass, just mishandled.
Beautiful, beautiful pass.
3:50, 5:30 and ticking here for this game. Here comes Henry now up that left side. She's going to drive. She's going to go. Drops it off to Pike, but same thing. She just mishandles it. Here comes Little Bear up the left side. She's got Hewlett on her right side. Little Bear goes up, and that is going to be Starlin called with the foul.
That might be 3 on her, too. So, see, the aggression that the Santee Lady Warriors defense came through that got them on the run is getting them in foul trouble now. But they're still continuing on being aggressive.
First free throw good from Little Bear.
And I think one thing, too, that the Winnebago girls are doing that's pretty noticeable is they're making a way better effort to crash the glass. They had a couple opportunities where they got some second chance, and that's what you want to see.
Second free throw is good. Santacy in the game now for the Lady Warriors.
Little Bears 3 of 4 from the line right now.
Ball is advanced, but Red Owl was driving down the left side, and she got fouled on the way up. I think the crowd was screaming travel on that one. But Red Owl was going to get herself to the free throw line here to cut this lead back down to 10. You got to, like Coach Chris been saying in the past couple broadcasts that we've had, got to stay within striking distance here. And their first free throw is good.
And I know 10 points maybe seem like a lot, but if you get some defensive stops, 3 stops and 3 scores, you're right back in the ball game.
Back down to 10. We're going to get a timeout by Coach Tuttle as we move on here. We are at 5:10 to go in the third period here. Winnebago is clinging onto a 10-point lead. Just fast-paced action. This feels like a championship game right now, fellas.
Yeah, it's a good vibes in here. And you see that both crowds are really getting into the game too.
I guess we could probably take this moment and talk a little bit about early candidates. We do have to pick out a couple all-tourneys.
Yeah.
And then we have to pick out a MVP from both sides, correct?
Yeah. But before we do that, let's give a shout out to the sponsors right here. TB Customs, say big thank you to you. Winnebago Comprehensive Healthcare Systems, Ho Chunk Farms, Avery Brothers Sign Company, Sweetwater Cafe, Pony Express, and Ho Chunk Capital. We say thank you to sponsors.
Well, yeah, early candidates. I mean, for Santee, I mean, I got a few that I see the whole production broadcast team. Mr. Kevin Ebert on the 1s and 2s, Miss Cynthia Harlan, Jordana Bass, and Jeremy Rindler running the cameras for us, bringing this live action to you. And it looks like they're having a conversation about the inbound because the buzzer took off and we got a reset of the shot clock. I think that was the issue on that one, guys. Inbound coming here for the Lady Indians. Press still there for Santee Lady Warriors. It broken. Here comes Grant down that right side. She's going to go up against Johnson. Floater, no good. Ends up in Giselle's hands. She goes up on that left side from Blackbird. Gets it to drop. Nice press break out of the timeout there for Winnebago. And then as Johnson was coming across the half-court line, Grant all over her, but is called for the foul. Winnebago only has to give up, only has one more foul before they put the Lady Warriors in the bonus. Inbound over here to Red Owl. Red Owl passes it up to Henry. Henry looking around. Back to Red Owl. Stolen by Jolan Blackbird. All by herself down that right side. Off the glass. Nice touch. Gets it to drop. Winnebago pushing that lead up to 14 after the timeout. 4 quick ones here off the turnover. Here we go. Henry on this left side now past the timeline. She drives almost to the block. Kicks back. Tries to go down to Johnson. But they're going to call the foul on Giselle. And that's going to put Johnson at the free throw line. And I believe that's going to be her 4th foul of the ball game.
That little reach around, I think she got a lot of ball, but I think she was holding on to her hip when she did that. And the refs don't see that too often.
Johnson, first free throw is good. Looks like Cassidy Bass is going to come back in the game for Giselle Blackbird. Second free throw incoming from Johnson, looking to cut back down to this lead. Second free throw, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. Santacy going to end up being Winnebago's basketball here. 4:25 to go, 43-30. Winnebago up by 13 right now. Inbound to Hewlett, back to Joe Blackbird. Ball is tipped, but she retains possession. Throws it up to Cassidy Bass. Cassidy Bass lets one fly off the back iron. Hewlett is there for the offensive rebound. She's got to have 4 or 5 offensive rebounds this ball game. Joe Blackbird goes up, swings through, steps through, and is going to end up with 2 free throws here on that shot attempt. Foul is going to be on number 33, Santacy, her 4th of the ball game.
Yeah, that was Hewlett's 5th rebound of the game.
First free throw, good to go.
She's doing a great job of just hanging around the rim. When a shot goes up, like we spoke about yesterday, she's going to where she needs to be. If the shot's on the right side, she's on that left backside ready to get the rebound. And kudos to Letty for doing that for her team, because that's what they were really missing in that first half.
Here we go. Second free throw is good. Winnebago up by 14, and on the pass from Henry, 2 of her players were there. None of them went for the ball. Ball goes out of bounds. Winnebago earns an extra possession here on the press, the light press caused a turnover.
On those 2 makes from Jolan Blackbird, that makes her 6 of 8 from the line.
Grant drives, goes up off the iron. Johnson with another rebound here. Kicks it out, but stolen by Jolan Blackbird. She goes up, but is blocked by Johnson. There's a rebound attempt by Henry, and it looks like Grant's going to get called for a foul on the rebound attempt.
Nope.
Oh, no. That was on Henry on that rebound attempt. That's going to put Hewlett back on the line, fighting for another offensive rebound. 2 free throws incoming.
Hewlett's 0 for 2 right now. 0 for 3.
They give her those positive vibes out there, see if she can knock one down.
Yeah, she'll get it right here.
Those are those points we talked about that you kind of need from those your secondary players, even your third string player. You want free throw, no good, but Jolan Blackbird with the rebound. She's going to dribble. She's going to go down the baseline. She'll go up, gets the N1 on Starlin on that foul. Aggressive play style after we had that first few minutes of this quarter, and then we had the timeout by Winnebago, and Coach Harlan must have talked him up in that timeout because they look like a different ball club right now after that timeout.
They do, and that just not drew the 4th foul on Starlin, their starting point guard.
Free throw is good. 3 points the old-fashioned way for Jolan Blackbird. Early candidate for me right there.
Yeah, that makes 7 of 9 free throws.
Lead is back up to 18 now after it was up to 8 at halftime. 10-0 difference right now in scoring this quarter between these 2 teams. There's Pike. She goes up, gets it to drop on Jolan Blackbird. We'll see who they give the foul to. There was 2 Lady Indians there to stop the streak to get back in it.
I really like how Henry is patient when she gets the basketball, and she's always looking to set up her teammates. You know, those type of players, I don't think they're really valued enough. You know,
Johnson with the offensive rebound, blocked by Joe Blackbird. Action is going on. You got a jump ball. Go ahead, Coach.
More or less, you know, we forget that, you know, the ball needs to be passed, and as a point guard, it is your duty to set your teammates up. And what a great entry pass by Henry for Pike to be able to get that N1 there.
Jump ball possession was going Winnebago's way, so they're going to get the ball here. Earned another one. Lead is 16 right now. Inbound coming. There's Joe Blackbird. She's going to run through a bunch of defenders. One-on-one versus Johnson. Pull up from the free throw line. No go. Another rebound from Johnson. Early
That's
candidate
Johnson.
for all tourney.
That
for
is
me.
Johnson's 10th rebound of the game, and it's still early in the 3rd.
That was Whipple. Caught the ball as Henry saved it from going out of bounds. Saved it for her team. Now here's Henry up on top. Ball being skipped around here. Trying to find Johnson, or trying to find Pike underneath.
Oh,
Saved
good
by
hustle.
Joe. Marley Little Bear looks up to Cassidy Bass. Cassidy Bass high off the glass. Cannot get it to go, but Little Bear's there for the rebound. Takes her time, dribbles to the lane where opening. Misses it. Johnson with another rebound. Throwing it up here to Henry now. Henry finds the cutting Whipple. Whipple goes up and is fouled by Cassidy Bass. 2 free throws incoming for Tommy Whipple. The hustle plays from these teams right now. You can tell they're putting all efforts into this championship game here on a Saturday morning in Winnebago, Nebraska.
And I think there's a little bit of urgency by Santee now, you know, kind of picking up the pace, trying to get up and down, realizing that they are down 16 and time is really not on their side.
First free throw, no good as
Steps
Whipple
over the
steps
line.
over the free throw line on her shot attempt. And for me, I'm watching the Lady Warriors, and it feels like almost just compounding mistakes that are all fixable, right? It feels like they're a good ball club. They just got to get away from the small things, right? Do all the small things right, and you might have a different outcome here. Down by 15 now after that second free throw was good. Grant's going to find herself open in this right wing. She gets a 3 to drop. Gianna Grant stepping up and knocking one down for her team. 51-33 now, 2:30 to go. There's Pike faking it, going and doing a floater from inside the free throw line. Cannot get it to go. Here comes Joe Blackbird throwing the ball up here to Little Bear. Little Bear wants to drive, takes a screen from Grant. She goes up off the glass, cannot get it. There's Hewlett fighting for the rebound, but ended up in Red Owl's hands. And as Red Owl got the rebound, she is fouled. I couldn't see who it was
13.
on. Oh, that's 13 on Hewlett. And that's going to put Red Owl at the free throw line now.
I will say, if they had a Miss Hustle award, I would probably just give it to all the girls on Winnebago's team, because the heart that they play with and the determination that they play with as far as just sprinting and running and always playing with max effort. As a coach, you love to see it, and those girls, that's kind of who they are, running. And kudos to Coach Harlan for having these girls in shape.
Yeah, and in the camaraderie and the sisterhood, Gianna Grant just now hit that 3 right there. And in rotation, she was next in rotation, and she just got subbed out, and she was happy with it. High-fived her teammate, and she went out there.
First free throw, no good. Second free throw, good from Red Owl. Lead back down to 15 now. Skips it out. Finally ends up in Hewlett's hand. Going to be in Little Bear's hands.
Give it
got
up.
a cutter coming down. She tries to drive through, but that foul is going to be on Tommy Whipple as Little Bear to not be denied as she's trying to get down. Had an open girl on the cut. Tried to get it to her, but ended up running through Whipple. Whipple's called for the body. 2:07 to go here in the third period. Little Bear at the free throw line. First free throw, no good.
And I think if you're Winnebago girls too, you don't want to take your foot off the gas because, you know, Santee girls were down 17 before and were able to get back in the game. So if you're Winnebago girls, just keep your foot on the gas, keep doing what you're doing, keep playing hard, keep competing.
Second free throw good from Little Bear. Pike's got the ball back over to Henry. Henry looking around, throws it over there to Whipple. Tommy Whipple back out to Henry. Henry doesn't like it, gets rid of it. I believe that's Red Owl, lets a 3 fly off the iron. Almost rebounded by Kennedy, but then it's going to end up in Whipple's hands. Host of bodies on the ground. We'll see what the call is at the end here. It looks like it's coming a foul on number 2, Henry, the Lady Warriors. And that's going to put Kennedy at the free throw line now. So with 6:30 left to go in this period, the Lady Warriors had, I believe, over 5 fouls, and they were in the bonus. But the Lady Indians didn't get a lot of foul shots in this whole time. It hasn't started till about right now, so wasn't too much of a disadvantage that early.
Yeah, you're right.
First free throw good from Kennedy. Pushing that lead back up. Second free throw, no good. Rebounded by Tommy Whipple. Double teamed, dribbles out of it, looks around up to Red Owl. Red Owl looks up, throws it up to number 30, Selena Whipple. She gets a hold of it, takes her time, throws it down to Pike. Pike's going to turn and go up against the smaller Bass. No goal, but there's Little Bear with the rebound. Here comes Little Bear. Kicks it on up here to Joe Blackbird. Sizing up number 0, Tommy Whipple. Tommy Whipple gets a steal as a poke from behind. And then Joe Blackbird tries to step through her to get the steal. But does foul her on that attempt. So Tommy Whipple is going to end up at the free throw line now. And that's the 4th foul on Jolon Blackbird, guys. That's one to be watching. That's going to be a big a piece for Winnebago. She has to sit down on the bench. Tommy Whipple,
and
no
what
good.
we seen yesterday when she got in foul trouble was, you know, the girls came in and for the most part, they all stepped up.
Yeah.
Stover into the game now for Joe Blackbird.
And these are the situations where you put the younger girls in for the older varsity girls to give them the experience, because they're going to need that next year and the year after that. Over the line.
Lane violation on Tommy Whipple, her second of the game. But that's something we had talked about too, like later in the season as you get closer and closer, games get tighter and tighter, you're going to need your bench to step up and play.
Yep.
Inbound to Stover, gets it off to Little Bear. Little Bear pushing on that left side. She clicks it up to Hewlett, but stolen by Selena Whipple. Gets it out to Uriah Starlin. Starlin looking up. She's got an open girl, doesn't see her. There comes Henry, taking her time, backs it out, kicks it out to Pike. Pike looking around, where to go, nowhere to go. There's Stover with the steal. Gets in front of Starlin's way, Whipple's way. Stover loses it, ends up in Henry's hands. Then on the floor, then Cassidy Bass ends up by her. Jump ball situation. Ball is going in favor of the Lady Warriors. The possession arrow earned another possession. The lead is up to, I believe that's 19 right now. Henry's first shot of the game, no goal. Little Bear gets the rebound. Here she comes, pushing the action, ends up in Kennedy's hands. Steps to the right, goes left, goes to the free throw line, pulls up off the iron, gets her own rebound, turns and goes and shoots real quick on that right block, but is fouled. We're going to see who this foul's on. If it's on Pike, this could be big for them. It'll be on number 30, Selena Whipple. I believe that's her first of the game.
It is.
Kennedy at the free throw line now, the sophomore, looking to make something happen here for Winnebago. Add a point or two, and there the first one is good. Lead up to 20 now for Winnebago. Winnebago did their job. They're trying to win the quarter right now, and they're doing that right now. Kennedy gets a second to go. Lead is up to 21 now. And there's Kennedy.
Look.
Pokes the ball away.
Oh.
Does save it, but then ends up in Henry's hands. Now that's poked away by Little Bear. Ends up to Stover. Gets it up to Kennedy. Kennedy's going to drive. Tries to kick it. She had two girls to choose from. Same situation as earlier. Nobody went for it. Goes out of bounds. Turnover by Kennedy. 37.9 to go here left in the third. 21-point lead for Winnebago after only being up by 8 at halftime. Lady Warriors battling back into this game. Here comes Henry. Crosses the timeline. Skips it up there to Whipple. Whipple down to Pike. Pike goes up off the glass. Nice possession there for the Lady Warriors. Kennedy gets the ball, and there's Red Owl trying to play defense on her, and Kennedy draws the foul. Going to get back to the free throw line here. That's one way to get in the stat book.
Yep.
And that's something I guess I'll bring up again that we talked about yesterday. When you're in the bonus, you've got girls in foul trouble, this is the time to be aggressive, right? This is the time to go attack the basket.
Yep.
This is the time to let's go get a lot of free throws here with as much time as we can.
Yeah, Kennedy actually is shooting very good on free throws tonight. Right now she's 5 for 5. No, I take that back. She's 4 of 5.
First free throw is
5
good.
of 6.
Second free throw is good there. Lead back up to 21 after that quick score from the Warriors. Pushing it up to Pike. Pike dribbles through 3 defenders around her, hands it off over there to Red Owl. Red Owl's going to drive, doesn't like it, brings it back up on top. She's the top of the key now. Looking around, who's open? Throws over there to Selena Whipple, but thrown over her head, goes out of bounds. Turnover by the Lady Warriors. 10.7 to go here. Here comes Little Bear. She's dribbling through defenders at 8 seconds now. We're at 7 seconds now. Throws it down to Hewlett. Hewlett dribbles out. Doesn't like it. Kennedy will take the shot. Up off the front iron. No go. Ball will fall to the ground. And that's going to be the action we have here at the end of the third period. Winnebago Lady Indians 57. Isanti Lady Warriors 36. Winnebago holding on a 21-point lead. Well, there you go, guys. Whatever the halftime speech was, whatever we've seen happen during that timeout, Winnebago takes control of the game. Only being up by 8 pushes that lead up to 21 in the third period.
What I saw, the change, what I saw after the halftime and the halftime speech was the way that Isanti came out in that second quarter with the aggressiveness on the defense, full court pressure, getting to your spots, not just the traps, but the girls who are covering the next pass. Winnebago turned around and started doing that in that third quarter, and that's what came up huge. And then the subs that went in for Winnebago, they were all given, like Coach Chris says, max effort. So that was the big turnaround that I saw.
Yeah, and really good job by Winnebago girls as far as responding and knowing that, you know, that wasn't their best quarter in that second quarter, and then coming out in the third and just almost dominating the whole third quarter. I think Santee only scored like 6 points. And Winnebago girls got close to 20 again. So like I said before, anytime you can score 20 points in a quarter, it's always a good sign, and it's always a good thing to see if you're a coach. Just knowing that, you know, we're playing how we're supposed to play.
Well, Coach Q, you were calling it earlier. They were on track to score. Coach Q was saying they were on track to score around 80 points, and they're kind of still on that mark right now.
Yeah, just about, huh? Hey, Coach Panda came up and asked if we had our people picked out yet. So during this quarter, let's make sure and pick out our all-stars and our MVPs.
Australia with the shot after the inbound. Winnebago had the possession. Henry gets the rebound, but is fouled on the rebound. That's going to be on number 12, I believe they said there, which is Vargas. 7:50 to go here. Winnebago still up by 21. Here comes Pike now, dribbling it down, looking around. Australia on her. Australia, a good, tenacious defender on any ball handler. Here comes Henry now with the ball. Australia picks her up. Pass it up, almost at the volleyball line there. Moving the ball around. Henry's patient with it. That is Whipple, Selena Whipple, dribbling around. She's going to drive, going to kick, but tipped by Little Bear. Ends up in another Whipple's hands. She drives. That was Red Owl with the ball. She goes up as she gets it over to Pike. Pike goes up and is fouled on the shot off the left block. And that's going to be on number 13, Hewlett. I believe that's only her second of the game.
And I really think Pike's impact of her being on the floor, I think that really goes a long ways with this Santee team.
First free throw, good.
she got in a little foul trouble early, but she's really doing a good job of asserting herself and being able to help her team with those second chance points.
Second free throw up and good for Pike, bringing the lead back down to 19. Let's see if they can battle their way back into this one. Little Bear advancing the ball over here to Vargas. Vargas didn't like it. Smartly brought it down, looks around, throwing on Joe. Down to Hewlett. As Hewlett got it, put her foot down, stepped out of bounds. Turnover, Winnebago. Here come the Lady Warriors. Winnebago in a light press here. Covering the ball handler over to Pike. Pike kicks it up. It's stolen by Jolan Blackbird. Down that right side, dribbles right, goes left. She's going to drive. She's going to go up off the glass. Can't get it. Gets her own rebound. Then goes up. Gets a 2 to go. Good possession there from Blackbird. Henry's got the ball now. Is trapped. Kicks it over.
Nice.
Stolen by Little Bear as the ball was tipped. She goes up left-handed. Cannot get it. There's Hewlett again. She goes up and can't get it. Ends up in Selena Whipple's hands. And Selena Whipple and I believe Trelia both have their hands on the ball. We're going to get a jump ball action here. Talia Santasi sub it into the game for Selena Whipple. 6:42 left to go here in the fourth period. Winnebago still up by 21. Inbound coming, almost stolen by Hewlett. Ends up in Pike's hand. She's going to dribble it up this left side here. And there's Trelia all over her. Over to Santasi, back to Pike. Pike's going to step up, launch one from 3. Gets it to go. That shot looks like a 1,000-point scorer on that one.
That was a good smooth shot.
As Joe Blackbird gets it, fouled by Santasi as she collected.
It's going to be 4 guys on Santasi. Hey,
Santasi walked straight to the bench knowing her
Oh,
foul
she's got
shots are
5.
fit.
Oh, she got 5? This just in the other gym. The score is 46-35 with 6 minutes left, and Santee is ahead.
No, not Santee. Santee's playing right here. Shot good by Trelia.
Oh, so the other team. That's what Nick just now sent me, man. I'm going to have to get on Nick's case real quick.
Ball stolen by Winnebago. Trelia goes up. Nice little slow step through there. Gets a 2 to go. Ball inbounded. We're up by 22 now, Winnebago is. Ball is stolen again by Hewlett. Here come the Lady Indians. Hewlett's got it down that right side. She's going to go up, but is blocked and fouled on the way up. And looks like they're going to give that to Whipple, number 0. Hewlett back. She's got an alternative bid from me right now, man.
Yeah, yep. Hey, and I don't think he meant that St. Francis.
Okay, St. Francis is winning there. Gotcha. First free throw is good.
There you go.
64-41. Hewlett looking to add into this point total. No good there. Rebounded by Joe Blackbird. She goes up, cannot get it. Rebounded by Whipple. But host of Indians there to agree with her. Possession arrow going Winnebago's way. Winnebago earns another possession here. But I would count that as an offensive rebound, even though it was a jump ball. 5:45 to go left here in the fourth. Inbound over to Little Bear. Little Bear sets her feet. She puts up a 3. Gets it to go.
That is Marley's first field goal of the game, ladies and gentlemen.
67-41. Pike dribbling, crossing over, but Vargas was there. Gets Pike to lose control. Ball goes out of bounds. Another earned possession here for Winnebago. I've been saying it all game, guys. I feel like with Asante, they've been just simple mistakes of their own that have given them so many turnovers this game. Vargas wants to fire it.
She knew it too. She started smiling.
Went up and had to come back down. Called for the travel.
You guys said Jolan Blackbird's flirting around with the triple-double. She has, I believe, 18 points and 9 rebounds and 9 steals right now.
Well, I think we found our MVP if the Winnebago girls
I believe so.
to finish this one off.
And I think that would make her an alternate as well, correct?
They know we got to pick 2 alternates and 1 MVP.
Okay, still the
team.
steal here from Winnebago up to Jolan Blackbird. She goes up. No goal.
Oh.
Offensive foul. Looks like Vargas might have gotten in
screen?
the way of the defender. Yeah, trying to block her out.
Yeah, it was.
Good call there from the ref. I couldn't tell you who got the steal down here, though, Coach Q. But the outlet was up to Joe on that one. 5:12 to go here. Winnebago taking off, up by 16 now, 6-7-41 for all the kids out there. There's Pike throwing the ball around, finds Henry. Henry's going to drive right down the middle of the lane, puts one up off the front iron and gets it to roll home. score from Henry. Here comes Little Bear, throwing it up to Trelia. Trelia looking up. There
Good
is
pass.
Hewlett, wide open underneath. Nice play up on the left side. Gets the 2 to go. Winnebago up now again by 17. Oh, almost got a steal there from Hewlett.
Good hustle.
Hustling around. Ball still on
Good
the ground.
hustle.
Vargas almost ends up with it, but there is
Good
Whipple again.
hustle.
And we're going to get a foul call,
10 seconds.
a 10-second call. Good catch, Coach Chris.
Hey, while there's this little break in action, you guys, Jolan for MVP, all attorneys for Winnebago. You guys got any suggestions here?
I got Hewlett. That's the one I'll pick.
Yeah,
Hewlett?
I would say, you know, from what we've seen from Mars, I mean, she just, on the defensive side, I mean, her and Jolan are just, they're just some menace on that side of the ball. It's really hard to get the ball past them. Active hands, steal after steal.
Hustle plays like that, knocking the ball back in bounds. Hewlett kicks it over to Vargas. Vargas gets the 3 to go. 72-43. Winnebago pushing this lead up. I apologize earlier. Winnebago almost up by 30 now. Another steal from Hewlett. She goes up off the glass, gets it to go. Mars and Hewlett. Is that what we're thinking?
Yep.
Marley Little Bear and Hewlett. Henry gets it over to Pike. Pike fakes it. She goes up, cannot get it to go. Jolan Blackwood with another rebound, pushing it through. Goes forward up to Hewlett. Hewlett's got it, looking around. Throws a skip pass, gets it to Vargas. Vargas sets her feet in the ground. Nothing but air on that one. Don't forget that rebound for
I'm
Jolan
good.
right there.
I'm good. We're good on that one.
Okay.
And I would say for Santee, definitely Pike. I mean, she probably
agree with
hasn't
you there.
played her best game, but, you know, her impact, you know, she can do it all. She can shoot from the 3. She can score down low.
And then I'm going to give you guys one for Santee here as Pike brings it up. She's got Tommy Whipple next to her. She goes up, gets blocked and goes out of bounds. I'm going to give you an unconventional one here, guys. I'm going to put in a bid for Tommy Whipple coming into the game, number 0, and not a lot of stats on the stat sheet, but you've seen her around every single jump ball. She's got a couple of rebounds that I've counted out here, but just a hustle player for them since she's been in the game. And since she's been in the game, she's never come out.
Yeah.
Big block there from Liliana Bass. She gets the ball back, takes her time, dribbles, wants to go on that right side. She goes up. There's Whipple playing defense. Didn't get it, and there's Whipple with the rebound. Steps through to get out, but a foul call on Winnebago, unless you guys got another one there.
I got another one, number 10. Number 10,
Shelby Johnson?
Shelby Johnson.
You're not wrong there.
Yeah, that's a good one.
She got 3 points, but she has like 12 or 13 rebounds, and she was a menace on the rebounding, looking at the stat sheet.
I'll agree with you that one.
Yeah, and for
Johnson.
me, I would say Tuttle, number 4.
Oh, she was
She
hot too.
got in a little foul trouble, but she was the one who cut the lead and hit those 3s and
The hustle.
gave her team some life there.
Big block out there from Cleveland as Red Owl tried to go up. So my vote then, since those ones that we just talked about, I'd go with Johnson and Tuttle.
Yeah, I would go Johnson.
That sounds good to me too,
I would
guys.
say Johnson and Pike for me.
Okay.
Well, Pike for the MVP.
I thought,
No.
we need an MVP for
For
both
every
teams.
Do number 4 the MVP with all the hustle she's had and the comeback that she gave, and then do Johnson and what do we say?
Pike.
Tuttle or Pike for all-tourney. Jolan Blackbird ends up with the ball, gets 2 to go. Sorry guys, they're trying to make us decide right now. Winnebago pushed that lead up now to 33. 2:45 to go here. Henry bringing the ball down the middle of the court, looking around. She's going to drive, fakes it, goes up, is fouled, missed the shot, but that's going to get herself to the free throw line. Sound like we got it figured out.
Yeah, we got it.
Okay, good one, good one.
Yeah, and for the Winnebago girls, I think they just do a really great job of just being good teammates. And there's so many other players, Milani Bass came in, hit those 3s. Cass, hitting those 3s. Kimmy coming in and doing her thing. Like, they just have so many girls, and it's never an easy choice with these Winnebago girls to pick and choose, because they all play with max effort and they all give you everything you got. And to me, as a coach, that's all I really care about to see, is that you're just giving me everything you got.
And there's your all-tourney selection, Johnson coming in the game, as well as Tuttle, your MVP selection for the Asante Lady Warriors. No goal line violation there. It's like Big Bear is in the game now for the Lady Indians, as well as Cleveland. Cassidy Bass is in the game, Miliani Bass is in the game, along with Big Bear. So here we go, Big Bear gets the inbound off to Cassidy Bass. We got 2:30 to go here. Winnebago running their second string. Milani Bass up on top. That is Tuttle hounding defense on here. Cassidy Bass got it, has to pick up her dribble, throws it to Big Bear. Big Bear turns, spins. She goes up, but blocked by Pike. Out of bounds. Winnebago is going to take over. Have to do an inbound under their own basket here. 2:20 to go. Winnebago with a 33-point lead now. Into Cleveland, back out to Melania Bass. She lets one fly off the back iron. Cleveland gets the rebound out there to Cassidy Bass. Thought she was going to shoot that one over to Cleveland. Cleveland's going to step through and go up. Is fouled by Johnson. And Johnson was in foul trouble anyway, right? Number 10. We'll see if that's her fourth or fifth. That is her fifth foul. Nope. That was a number 4. Aubrey Tuttle, our MVP, fouled out just now for the Santee Lady Warriors. 2:10 to go. Oma Cleveland at the line. Looks like Stover's going to come into the game for Big Bear.
And there's David Buff finally getting back from concession stand.
Cleveland, first free throw up and good. Yeah, somebody must have texted him while he was in line. Hey, Cass is in the game. Get your Snapchat out.
I came back from the house. Just get subbed out. Go back home.
2:10. Second free throw. Lane violation from Cleveland. Second free throw, no good.
And on that one there, ojete.
All right, here we go, folks. We're under 2 minutes to go now. Henry bringing the ball up. Look like a little bit of a carry there. Trying to hesitate, wanted to throw it.
She knew it, too.
Trying to bust out one of those old N1 moves.
Yeah,
The other guys don't even know those ones, huh?
Say N1 moves. They look at you like you're what? What? What's that?
Here comes Stover now up to that left side. Nice ball fake, turns and shoots. Off the iron, can't get it to go. Ball is tipped by Bass, ends up in Cleveland's hands. Trying to get it to Cleveland. 2 Clevelands out there. I'll make sure I try to designate those. And that is Selena Whipple throwing the ball around, gets it to Henry. Throws it down there to Pike. Pike at the free throw line. She's going to turn for the score. She goes up, is fouled by Bass on her way up. Pike's going to get her way to the free throw line for 2.
And maybe not.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, maybe she's not on her game today, but, I mean, still double-digit scoring for her. And just being relentless down there in the post.
First free throw, good.
Honestly, I just noticed 2 Clevelands, 2 Basses, and Stover out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also basketball family names.
Cleveland with the rebound. Magdalena Cleveland.
Oh, get that.
Throws it out to Bass. Cass Bass has got it. Throws it over to Stover. Stover looking around, dribbles. The 3 defenders on her. Finally throws it up there to Cassidy Bass. She wants to pull, but
she
backed
did too.
off. Throws it over to Miliani Bass. Throws it up. No, go Stover with the tip to Oma Cleveland. Cleveland up on that left side.
Rebound and
Gets it to
assist.
go.
Yeah, rebound and assist.
Controlled tip.
Yep.
1:15 to go.
Learn that one from Choka Robert.
79-44. Pike goes up, can't get it to go. Cassidy Bass ends up with the rebound. Coming through, here they go. Pikes look like she's burnt out and done. Throws it up to Cleveland. Magdalena throws it up to Bass. Millie's
Off the
throws
one.
it up. Off the iron, can't get it to go. Johnson with another rebound. Stolen by Stover. Tries to get rid of it, but there's Johnson with a steal. And here come the Lady Warriors. We are under 50 seconds to go here. Henry on that right side, throws it down to Pike. Cass Bass on here. Spins to her left, goes up, and is fouled on that.
She has that drop step down. She can go either way with that drop step. Always tough to defend.
Fouls on Cassidy Bass, I believe, her 3rd of the game. And you can see why Pike's a 1,000-point scorer. A lot of skills with her back to the basket. You see the 3 that she made early in the game, just a smooth-looking jumper. You know, you guys watch enough basketball. You've been around enough. You can tell when somebody can score.
Right. And also, too, Winnebago girls getting their 80-point game.
Yeah.
Oh,
got one more shot.
The Quinstradamus.
Second free throw is good. Stover coming down the score right now, 79-45. Winnebago up, looking to get to that 80-point mark just
80.
for Q.
Cass will make it 80 right here.
Hands out to Cass. Over to Cleveland. Cleveland takes her time, doesn't like it. Cass
Look at-
let
look
one
at-
fly off the back iron. Rebound there from Starlin. Starlin pushing down Winnebago poking away at it. Starlin splits the defense.
Oh,
Cass
everybody's-
pass gets called for the foul, and Cleveland knocks her
That
down.
looked like a
and
football drill. Like you run through all 5 people and
what do we used to call that one? The old Burma Road.
yeah,
You got to go run into everybody.
yeah, that was a good one.
20 seconds to go here. Starlin at the free throw line. In and out, but gets it to go down. Starlin's played a good game as well. I mean, you could make a case for her to be an all-tourney player. She's played the majority of the game.
Her big brother plays down in Macy.
Second free throw is good.
He's one of the starting guards for Oman Nation Chiefs.
15 seconds, throwing up to Cassidy Bass.
Oh, she's trying to pull
Kicks
that
it over
one.
to Mills. Mills wants to shoot it. She drives, but poked away by Pike. Out of bounds. We'll see if Winnebago's going to go after that 80-point game, or are they just going to dribble this one out?
Are they gonna get the 80 points?
It's over.
they're gonna
She
dribble it out.
fakes,
They're gonna
doesn't
dribble it out.
like it, throws it around. Cass Bass will shoot it, watch. She's got it up top. Hand off to Mills. Mills hand off to Stover. Stover, she might pull. Pulls up after. Game is over, folks. Winnebago, your champions of the All-Native Holiday Tournament. Second place, you're going to have your Asante Lady Warriors. Great job from them winning yesterday to get to this game, taking home some hardware. We're waiting on updates from the third place game. And then I believe we have our MVPs, if you guys want to call all those out.
Well, during our conversation, I sent, because I was trying to hurry up and send them, I sent it, then you guys talked about something else, but this is what I sent. Winnebago MVP this year would be Jolan Blackbird,
Okay.
all-tourney Marley Little Bear,
Yep.
and all-tourney Letty Hewlett.
Yep.
Okay, so this is what I sent when we were talking
Okay,
first before you
okay.
guys changed it. Santee, MVP, Miley Pike, and then just to back up that for us, she has all these stats from this game here. I don't know what happened that last game. And then all-attorney Shelby Johnson, she had 11 rebounds, 12 rebounds, and then Aubriani Tuttle, she was the one that came in at number 4 that was hitting all those threes and kind of kept the pace for
Yeah,
the
that's
ladies
correct.
there.
Yeah,
that's
I'm
what we
fine
called
with
it.
that too.
Okay, so that's who the awards are going to go to for the championship game part of it. I'm not sure about the third and fourth place game, if they're giving out awards for that one, but they probably had somebody down here watching the game
for
choose
sure.
those ones there too. So
For sure.
but yeah, I actually enjoyed this game, man. Santee didn't quit.
Yep.
They just kept on going. And I'm glad I got to see them play this year because I've been kind of following all the Reds teams around here, and I didn't get to follow Santee too much, but I know that they did good up at LNI. So good game, the Santee Lady Warriors, and then congratulations, Winnebago Lady Indians, for your championship this weekend.
Yeah, great piece of basketball all weekend. We're getting announcements getting ready to happen here as they announce the winners of the tournament, and then I believe they're going to announce the MVPs and the all-tourneys from this game. Looking forward to the next one. We're going to do a quick shout-out, Kev, to our sponsors. You know, let them know. We're having the technical issues in the gym here, trying to get announcements going. I guess we could just holler around for them, huh, Q? We really needed to. So, no, appreciate all of you tuning in. KWTN 100.9, the Big Voice Radio, the official radio station of the Winnebago Tribe of Nebraska. Appreciate all of you tuning in, whether you're listening to us on the radio, on your drive today, got us pulled up on YouTube, got to pull us on Facebook, wherever we're streaming, all our streaming platforms. Don't forget to like and subscribe, jump on in. Super excited to have you. Appreciate our sponsors being able to bring all this talent and native basketball into your living rooms and into your homes. Appreciate all the viewership that tunes in, our loyal listeners. We appreciate all of you, and there is, you want to call these out, Q?
Yeah, so number 10, Shelby Johnson, all-attorney. Number 4, Aubriani Tuttle. And then Miley. Oh, they didn't do that one yet.
Yeah, Marley Little Bear, all-tourney.
Marley Little Bear and Letty Hewlett, all attorneys. Now your MVPs here.
MVP for Santee, Pike, Miley Pike. MVP for Winnebago, Jolan Blackbird.
Jolan, she almost had a triple-double that game. They
Missed it
took her out.
by-
Well, they took her out with like three and a half minutes left in that fourth quarter. She got a standing ovation from most of the crowd there. but she missed it by 1 assist and 1 rebound.
I
Or
think-
one rebound and 1 steal.
I was about to say, I think she might have got that 1 rebound though.
Yeah,
I
she
think
did.
she got
During that time when I
10th
was-
Yep,
Yeah.
she got that 10th rebound, and then I'll be really honest with you, she might have got another steal in there. And I'm
Well,
pretty sure the huddle stats will tell us
Well,
going forward.
We'll
Yeah,
chalk
she
it up
might
as a
have. She
triple
almost
double.
had a quadruple double with those steals. I'm pretty sure she was close, 7 or 8 steals.
First place, Winnebago Lady Indians, the all tourney are the champions of your all native tournament holiday classic.
I don't know. I think Choka Q kind of needs his glasses because he can't really see it too far or too close. So maybe he did miss a couple. We gotta cut him some slack there.
And it was
Yeah.
such fast-paced action too. You know,
Yeah.
that you're gonna see it. The ball's tipped around. Who actually gets credit for the steal?
Yeah.
But she was everywhere.
Yeah, and
so
then-
credit to the MVP.
Then
there.
nobody helps me out around here, so I'm used to that though.
His cataracts acting up over there.
Sitting there, had to blink a couple times real quick.
Congratulations to the Asante Lady Warriors pulling down their second place here at the All Native Tournament. Took their win yesterday against Walt Hill.
I love the two cameras that we got down here, having a couple views, seeing the Lady Indians. Look at them smiles right there. They play some good basketball. Congratulations, ladies.
And with that, folks, I think we are going to move on over into the next stream. We're going to turn this one off, and we will be back and set up for the boys' championship game. We don't have the winners of the third place game, though. We're still waiting for that result. We'll let you guys know in the next stream who won that one. But we're going to sign off
Yep.
here, and then we're going to load up, and we're going to get going for the boys' championship game. So with that, we are out.
We are out. See you guys in about 30 minutes.
Got to fill a little airtime here. Once again, shout out to our sponsors, TB Customs, Avery Brothers Sign Company, Sweetwater Cafe, Pony Express, Ho Chunk Capital, and I believe, what are we missing here? We didn't have Warhorse on this one, but shout out to Warhorse anyway. Appreciate Kev, Sanaya, the whole production crew, Jordana Bass. Who am I missing?
Jeremy Miller, my guy right there with the camera. Got MC Eves in the house.
Getting rolling. We are waiting for the. Oh, they're announcing MVPs for and all tourneys for the other gym. Here we go. Looks like all tourney number 1 for Walt Hill. I got it here, guys. Give me a second. Kajalyn Miller, all tourney. Number 33, Aubrey Pilcher, freshman for Walt Hill. MVP for Walt Hill, Abby Phillips, 5'6" senior. Congrats to the Walt
Yeah,
Hill.
congratulations.
And here comes the selection for the
Oh yeah, number 5. She was hooping yesterday.
St. Francis Lady Warriors. Number 5, Jocelyn Bordeaux, 5'8" senior.
Oh, there she is right there.
Number 44, Aaron Whiteland.
That was our player of the game yesterday with
the
that.
double-double.
Yep.
The big double-double. And then your MVP, number 1, Angelique Romero, the 5'7" freshman, taking home MVP honors for St. Francis. And then I don't know if they're going to do a trophy presentation for this one. No third place trophy. That's how we are around here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Say, oh, hey.
I was just gonna say that.
Probably won't be back next year then.
I know.
Nah, it's good.
Or the other one, no Kana.
No,
Yeah,
Kana.
yeah.
Hey.
Come on, Turner. Where's that third place trophy? Come on. Well, folks, with that, I think Kev's kind of doing this one is a twos things over there.
They got the Undertaker over there for Walt Hill.
That reminds me of the Big Show.
The Big Show. I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to get something to eat.
Okay. All right.
Just ate.
We're signing off here, folks. We will be loading
I mean,
up here for the
again.
boys' game. All right, so what you guys are seeing right now, the Lady Blue Jays are getting their awards, and taking their team picture. I believe that's going to be your third place winner is the Walt Hill Blue Jays over there. I'm going to take a guess at that. That's where our cameras are right now, showing off. Are you staying on, Kev, or are we going to keep rolling? Okay. All right. Well, with that, folks, like I said, we're good to go. So we're signing off now.